everyone. So in this video you will know how you can study for a longer period. My name is Medix Omotawa. So like and subscribe to my channel so you will be able to get more of my video. Firstly, the place where you study matters. So the kind of place you study matters. Okay, you want to read. You are not expected to be on the bed and be reading your book, because the bed is meant for sleeping. So our body respond to that sleeping position, because you are you are in a place where you are okay, you taking your book and be reading on the bed, so you will get to sleep on time. Why? Because the bed is meant for sleeping. So when you want to read, you make sure your table, your chair is well position. Then you sit there and read your book, because if you are sleeping on the bed reading, or if you are sleeping with different with your book, say you want to cover it, it's not possible, because sleep might come and you won't be able to resist it. You say, let me just rest my head a little bit, before you meet yourself the next morning. Now that we know that the place where we read matters a lot, so the next one we'll be talking about now is the position. So now you know that you have to read So now you know that you have to read in a place where your table and your chair is well positioned. So the next one we'll be talking about now is what your position when you are reading. So you are on the chair, right? It's good, but you're not supposed to be like resting your back, um putting your head on the chair, or resting your head on the table, or reading in a position that we embrace sleep. So you sit down as if, soldiers when they are in a war field, they are not expected to be slow motion, or to to be to rest, or to not to be agile. So you have to be ready and be positioned. You make sure you position yourself, be prepared that you are here to read, not you are not here to sleep. So that is position yourself when you're reading. Your position when you're reading really determine what will make you to study for a longer period of time. So the next one is to discipline yourself. Discipline yourself. This means that you can just lock yourself in a room and be like, until it is 10 o'clock, I'm not leaving this room today. There's nothing that will make me to leave this room today. So um the necessary let's say things you need to read that day, you will put it in the room, you lock yourself. I'm not leaving this room except it's 10 o'clock, unless it's 10 o'clock. So discipline yourself. Make yourself, you might say, this seat I'm sitting on now, I'm not going to stand up on it except it is 1 hour from this time. I'm not going to stand up for it. Discipline yourself. You can tell yourself, this topic, this particular topic, let's say for instance ecology. Actually, ecology is broad. So you may say, this particular topic, I'm going to read it just today and tomorrow. I'm going to finish it. There's no how. I'm going to read it just for today and tomorrow. Discipline yourself. Ensure you 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 you, in fact, reading is difficult. Like, I mean, difficult is too hard. Reading is demanding, it's stressful, but we have to do it, we students, because this is a general method. So actually during my UTME examination, so I during my UTME, when I was preparing for my UTME examination, so there are some things I do that avoid me sleeping when I'm supposed to read. So this time now, um if I want to discipline myself to read, let's say I must read until it's 10 o'clock today, then sleep the sleep start, I feel sleepy suddenly. So I have to take look for a bowl, then I put water inside the bowl, then I'll dip my leg, then I'll be reading. That coldness in the water will avoid me from this sleeping. So even when I have break in my reading strategy. So during this break now I'll take my bath. So when I pour water on my head, pour water on my face, so my face is going to open again as if I just wake up again. Yes, that. So you bathe, take a break, you maybe during that 10 o'clock you want to see as exceed it to maybe 11:30. You can take a bath, shower, or so you, or if you can't enter the bath you can just wash your face, but if you wash your face it's not going to be that good as you take a bath. So take a bath is better. So you sometimes I go to my fridge, I take the cold water, use it to touch my body, use it to touch my face, so the coldness will make me to be agile again. You understand? So this UTME we are talking about, you prepare for it in a very numerous way. But you know, to discipline yourself is very, very essential. You have to discipline yourself. Please. You, so this one that I'll be saying actually is somehow fun, but you know our UTME examination, there's nothing we can't do for it. So there are some people now that if they sit down, they'll start sleeping in the room where only you is in the room. At least in your room your house, you have to just find a room or a space for you to read. So you can just take your textbook, be walking up and down, take it, be reading it. Since you don't, you can just sit down for some time, stand up again, be reading, walk around. You know when you are walking around, it won't allow you to get sleepy. So everything, all these things, if you put them together, you will be able to study for a longer hour. But the first one I say to discipline yourself, please ensure you discipline yourself. Lock yourself in a room. I'm not leaving this room until it is 11. You can do it. You can do it. But before you do it, make sure you eat too. Because me now, I make sure I eat. um but people say your food matters in your reading, like your night reading. They say, like my uncle once said, we should not eat this like eba during the night. Says to make you to sleep. That what it say. That is belief. But actually, me, I like eating all the structural food that can read well, because I cannot read with all the small food. So if it depends on your body actually for me. Because me, I cannot be reading, you tell me I should be drinking tea and bread in the night. When it's not into the morning, say I will sleep if I eat eba. Does not actually depend on your body. But me, I prefer eating strong food like rice, eba, just that.